So let's start today off with the pettiest boy alive, Mr. BBL Drizzy. I'm not a big beef guy, but well, since I like hip hop, I followed this for a bit. And Mr. BBL Drizzy on Family Matters said the following: "So you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I been with black and white and everything in between." Um, First of all, you're 39. Don't be such a fucking lame ass. And it's already close to a topic that I have been, well, working on for myself for quite a while. And it has to do with the fact that, well, you could use condom, but that still doesn't mean that it's spiritually safe. In this current day and age where sex is sort of seen as freedom, I think we forget that with sex we also transfer energy. And even for myself, when I was younger, I had no clue about that. In the last 3 years basically, 3 years ago I was feeling really confused, especially around the topic of sex. And not necessarily that I was sleeping around a lot, but I was quite easy with it compared to how I see that now. I really took a break from sex because I thought it would be healthier for me to really, well, not cleanse myself, but to really get my hand around what my values were on sex. And I made a video about it already earlier on, and well, that sort of developed further in how I see sex now as a powerful tool and something sacred, and that you shouldn't just share with anyone so easily. And mind me, like, I'm not gonna judge anyone in how they view sex and how their sex life is, because I don't care. But for me personally, it just works different now than when I was younger. I used to use it sometimes to fill up black holes to get confirmation out of it. And now that, well, I have really taken a step back from that, I see the difference. I see the fact that I don't need it anymore to get confirmation from it. And I also see it as a way, healthier way of making a decision like that, to not sleep so easily around anymore. And especially in a age where Tinder is big, where we just swipe, where everything is just made easy. I really think that we forget the importance of like transferring energy. If you sleep with someone, or even for myself, if I sleep with someone and I walk around with a lot of unresolved stuff, what kind of energy do I bring to that person? What kind of energy do I bring to the person when my reasoning for sex is just to sort of get my head off or to get confirmation out of it, while it doesn't mean anything? I just don't necessarily think that it's a healthy way to live like that. And well, we live in an age now where science doesn't really acknowledge the soul, the human spirit. And I think that's really wrong. And hey, I don't necessarily see myself as conservative, because here in Berlin, I also experimented with sex. It also brought me to the point where I am now. I had my experiments, I had my experiences, but if I look back on it now, then I see that, first of all, I don't need the confirmation out of it. Secondly, I am really cautious with whom I share that with, just for my own energy balance, and also, of course, for the other person energy balance. And if I share it and it's a conscious decision, it just changed everything. One last thing that I would also share: I really noticed the difference in me taking a step back. Because at one point, I just got at a point in where if I did have sex, I couldn't really have my head there. That had to do with the stuff that I didn't process for myself. I also think that I stopped watching porn also now, I think 3-4 years ago. And both of those things really take away or are a distraction for how to view sex, how it all works, at least in my opinion. So yeah, the little diss from Family Matters from BBL Drizzy or Drake, so to say, made me think, and I also already for a longer time wanted to make this video. I don't judge anyone, everyone has their own life, live and let live, but I at least wanted to share my own view on sex, and at least it is something sacred for me, and I think we should acknowledge that more in our society. Yeah, my little video, my video about sex and how only using a condom in my mindset isn't really making it safe, yes or no. And we should be more conscious with sex. Oh well, hope you liked the video. Let me know how you think about this. Did you notice a difference? Maybe did you also stop watching porn? Let me know. And then there is nothing else to say than big hug, much love, and then I see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.